Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fogartyville. How's everybody doing today? Wonderful, wonderful. We are glad to have you with us tonight for our local songwriter spotlight series, which we're very, very, very excited about. This monthly series that we have, if you don't know. How many of you, I'm going to take a guess, have been to a Fogartyville event before already? Okay. Usually I ask if there's any first-time guests, but I guess. Okay, we do have a couple. All right. Okay, well, welcome, welcome. We're glad you're here with us tonight. So anyway, that knocked me off my track there. I wasn't ready for that. Critical times, yes. Back to anyway, if you don't know, which I'm sure you do on the other side of that wall, is WSLR 96.5, your favorite low-powered local radio station. And Fogartyville here is Sarasota's finest listening room. We host a myriad of events. We'd love for you to check that out on our website, WSLR.org. You can take one of those Critical Times newspapers with you. In the middle of that has a schedule of all of our upcoming events. So we invite you to check that out. We have so many different events. We have merch, we have membership, we have radio shows. If you didn't know, all of our radio shows next door are volunteer programmed. So our radio DJs are all volunteers. So if you have a long-lost dream of becoming a radio DJ, now is your chance. This is why we exist. Yeah, we have one in the back. Purple Mike's back there. How you doing, Mike? Yeah. And then also, yeah, give it up for him. And also Fogartyville here we have, yeah, I'm getting to that, Mike, please. Let me do my intro. Thank you, sir.
Don't cause trouble, please, Mike. We just got started.
And I also want to thank Fogartyville here is also run on the efforts and the love and support of volunteers, like the volunteers who helped check us in tonight and working at the bar, Dee's in the box and Doug on sound. Yeah. So let's give it up to them. We just have an amazing army of folks, of volunteers that keep this place going, which is such a unique place here in Sarasota to have WSLR, the community volunteer radio station, this volunteer-run event space. We don't just have concerts in here. We have film screenings, all kinds of bands, and we do have book. Do we have any book events? I don't know. Ish, what else do we have in here?
Yeah, people rent the
Drink
space.
and Draw. Yeah, people rent the space. Drink and Draw is a great is very illegal sounding event, but it is not illegal at all. But you can come get a glass of wine, and we have live costumed models up here, and we have artists from 8 years old to 80 that'll come in here and do sketchings different times. That's Talk of the Town happens in here on Saturdays once a month with Carey Chaney and various guests. Keep going. Discovery Road Live happens in here once. This is good. See, I need you up here all the way to just help me remember.
Discovery Road is a radio show, but
yes.
They do it once a month as an actual on-stage radio show.
Yeah, we broadcast it over the air from the stage here. So that goes out, Discovery Road once a month. So, and then we do have different events where WSLR will do a live on-site, where they'll be broadcasting live on-site at different events, community events. So I encourage you to check it out. There's just a ton of activity going on. Come back and join us for other events, concerts here, different things we're going to do.
You can always use volunteers.
Yes. Again, we have so many volunteer things, of which we have a super volunteer with us this evening, and he is actually going to be our host of tonight's very special evening, Mr. Ishmael Katz. Let's give it up for him. Yes.
Thanks, Joe.
Ishmael seems to have spent so much time over next door that they were about to give him his own.
I think the bathroom, they were going to name it
yeah.
Ishmael Katz bathroom.
Right, that's what the shrine. They were. I saw they were.
Pretty sure that's what they're
The
thinking.
engraver came by and was sizing things up.
I heard that. I stopped volunteering.
So. No, we're kidding. We appreciate all of our volunteers, but especially Ishmael, who has helped so much, especially during our recent fund drive, which was our annual drive that we had. We had a goal of $75,000, I think, and how much did we get?
118.
118. So the community really came together to support us, and we appreciate the community so much. So now, without further ado, I'm going to be quiet and let us begin with our wonderful, amazing evening of music. So I present to you once again, let's give it up for our host, and he's going to introduce the rest of our performers tonight. But let's give it up for our host, Mr. Ishmael Katz, everyone.
All right, thanks, Joe. So I have two friends. As it happened to work out, I have two people that I've known for a while. And Elaine Bolton is a.k.a. Laney James. I'm a.k.a. Ishmael Katz. And Carey Chaney. So we're going to be I do a song, Lane does a song, he does a song, we'll go through probably 3 rounds, maybe talk a little bit about songwriting. I think if you have a question, you could probably just let us know in between, and we'll try to answer that. And then we'll have a break, and then we'll come back and do it again. I've been asked to start things off, and there will be some sing-alongs in Kirtan. Kirtan is when I say something and you repeat it back, but not in this first song. There's a man who stands about 6'4", still thinks he's fighting in the war. Anything you say, he'll say you're wrong. He's one of the reasons that I wrote this song. Some folks look for the silver lining, other folks just sit on whining, blaming everybody else for all their ills. Well, you know, today they've got some pretty good pills. Low side effects, generic versions, ask your doctor. I'm just trying to get along, I'm just trying to get along. Make a little money, I love to sing my songs. I don't want to fuss a lot or fight. Whatever you say, I'll just say you're right. All them fundamentalists taking the funness out of oneness with sanctimonious scorecards of our wrong. Yeah, they're another reason that I wrote this song. Who do they think they're fooling? Well, maybe it's just a lack of schooling, although some of them got PhDs, partial to hell and damnation. They wouldn't whip that stuff on me. That's right, that's right. But I'm just trying to get along. I'm just trying to get along, make a little money. Sing my love to sing my songs. Oh, I don't want to fuss a lot or fight. Whatever you say, I'll just say you're right. Take my ex-girlfriend, please. For example, so much to choose from. Well, here's a sample. You do something 9 out of 10 people would call kind. If that one worse interpretation she would find. Oh, I'm just trying to get along, I'm just trying to get along, make a little money, sing my songs. Oh, I don't want to fuss, lot or fight. Whatever you say, I'll just say you're right. You make a compelling argument, so I'm going to work real hard and listen to what you say. And maybe someday when you come back passing through town, you'll meet me and say, man, that guy's grown a lot. Yeah, I'm so glad I gave him the wisdom so that he could become a more self-actualized person. Whatever you say, I'll just say you're right.
Good, nice. Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's so good to be back here at Fogartyville. I love it. And Ishmael and I, we go back quite a few years, don't we? Back to the mid-'80s, I think it was, when we were, they had a lot of Wednesday night jams and Friends of Florida Folk, and I kind of got introduced into the music scene in 1986. So it's really good to see Ishmael again, also to share a stage. And you know, we have completely different styles of music. I was gonna do a song for you that I wrote a long time ago, and sometime in the 80s, but you know, it's kind of a blur. It's called Train, and it's kind of an upbeat, song, rockabilly, I guess you'd say. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Hope you like it. Train, roll on down the tracks. Train, never coming back. You can take me anywhere on this train. Train, move on down the line. Train, train, all I got is time. You can take me anywhere on this train. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I woke up this morning, didn't know what town I was in. I looked out the window, saw that we were still moving on this train, train, train. Baby, we keep blasting through the towns on this train, train, train. I love the speed, never slowing down. You can take me anywhere on this train. Here we go now. I woke up this morning, didn't know what town I was in. No, I looked out the window and said to myself, is this Sarasota or Bradenton? Oh, well, it's about train, 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 and yes, I live in Bradenton. That's okay. I love this train. Whoa. I love this train. Whoa. Train, train. Coming into the station. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
For my first song, I'd like to do a song called Mumbo Jumbo. And a little bit about the song. Years ago, I was working in places where people were doing their best to get their mental health together. And some of these folks, they spoke in what we might call word salad. For example, one time a guy said, he started talking about the ornithological concordance at the Christian Science reading room. And, it just kind of goes to show if we play fast and loose with words, we could come up with some lyrics. And I wrote this song, I think it's New Year's Day, 2001. And in the course of writing it, my sister, the author, Jennifer Taylor, suggested the all-important phrase for this song, Mumbo Jumbo. So I'm going to give it a try. And I guess I'm plugged in. Well, I ate roadkill off the information highway. Didn't listen to Grandpa. Had to do things my way. And I was beamed up to the alien spacecraft. They freaked me out and they had a good laugh. So I drove 1,000 miles for a pot of gumbo, lost in the swamp, talking mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo, watch your cookies crumble. Mumbo jumbo, and your donuts too. Mumbo jumbo, eat a pot of gumbo. Mumbo jumbo, toot your big kazoo. They said, you're strange and your song makes no sense. I said, you're gonna need my help to elect president. And I thought I was a winner, but everybody laughed instead when I missed the first question on Survivor Rival Millionaire. So I took all my belongings downtown to be pawned. I was spread like manure on the White House lawn. Mumbo jumbo, watch your cookies crumble. Mumbo jumbo, and your donuts too. Mumbo jumbo, eat a pot of gumbo. Mumbo jumbo, shake your big wazoo. Well, I was torn up by a pack of hyenas. I'm gonna tell you what, boss, there's few things meaner. And I thought I was a loser, but they said I was a funny clown. I was high flying over Georgia, halfway in the ground. So I took all of my belongings downtown to be pawned. I was spread like manure on the White House lawn. Mumbo jumbo, watch your cookies crumble. Mumbo jumbo, and your donuts too. Mumbo jumbo, eat a pot of gumbo. Mumbo jumbo, smoke your big bamboo. Get the Hong Kong flu, tell your boyfriend boo. Paint your tonsils blue. Mumbo jumbo.
So one of the things that I love about songwriting, and it surprises me the number of people who aren't songwriters and a few that are songwriters, because in any given situation, there's very few songwriters and mostly people that don't write songs. And even when I've offered to help, so many people just, it doesn't grab them. For me, maybe it's true for you too, there's really something special about, you sit down and you have this. You have this thing, right? Or a piano, or a banjo, whatever it is, and that's it. And then when you're done, eventually, you have a song. Where did it come from? And so many songs, because I've been singing and writing songs so long, they just seem to be written by the time I sit and get down. That first song, for example, came out of a spiritual teacher who kept saying, do you want to be happy or you want to be right? And I just kept thinking about it, and the next thing I know, that song just popped out, pretty much written. I had to play around a little bit with the fundamental stuff. So yeah, you found that to be true?
Mm-hmm. Very much, very much.
Yes, sometimes it seems like we might just pull something out of the sky. Don't know where it comes from.
Yeah, it's a pretty special thing, and one of the I'm not really into performing anymore, but the one thing I do like to do would be songwriter nights, because for me it's always been about the songs. I learned to play the guitar so I could sing my songs. I learned how to sing and perform so I could do my songs. It was pretty apparent that I wasn't going to get somebody else to do them who was famous, so I better do them myself. And in fact, my name changed. I changed my name to Ishmael one name, thinking I'll get more gigs this way. It sounds pretty good. Didn't help at all, actually. But eventually, it became my. Oh, that's cute. Well, when I was teaching at Sarasota Military Academy, I would challenge my class to figure out my real name. And I would tell them, okay, I lived here in the late 60s, and I went to a high school here, figure out my name, and they could never figure it out. Except for the kid that had Asperger's, and he figured it out. And when they graduated, I was supposed to tell them. And then I'll run into them every once in a while. I'll be getting an MRI, and someone will go, Captain Katz. Oh, hey, how you doing? I graduated. Well, good for you. No, I graduated. You said that. No, you have to tell me your real name. Oh. And I would. I don't have to tell you my real name. So I do songs about drinking and eating. Fair bit. I think it's because I drink and eat, but I'm not sure. I walk down Main Street, feeling real mean. I'm looking for the man who sells caffeine. Running round my beat. Well, I do not listen to what the critic says. I only listen to my old friend Juan Valdez. Caffeine. Running around my bean. It grows in the high hills above Medellin. No one's ever been busted for selling caffeine. Running around my bean. I like a big glass after my power nap. Don't give me any of that cherry vanilla mocha decaf crap. Caffeine. Running round my bean. I've been drinking it in the morning, at night, and in between. Actually drinking it about 11 years before I turned teen. Caffeine. Running round my bean. It grows in the high hills above Medellin. No one's ever been gunned down for selling caffeine. Running round my bean. Get some caffeine down at Alice's restaurant. Well, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Border Books, and Starbucks. Any place that doesn't sell coffee sucks. Caffeine. Running around my bean. Walk down Main Street, I'm feeling real mean. I'm looking for that man that sells caffeine. Caffeine. Running round my bean.
Excellent. I think I remember hearing you play that at one of the, gatherings back then. So,
Been around a while.
yeah. I also wanted to say, I met Carey. It was interesting because I was asked to fill in for a duo that was going to perform with Carey at the Clever Cup down in Gulfgate. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's a really cool little venue. Yeah. It's, so I met Carey. We had never seen each other or anything. And we spoke on the phone, and he came, I showed up, and we played, and it was just like this magical thing. And so it's really finally we get to share, play Fogartyville together. Yay! Yeah. So this is quite a treat. Are y'all okay with the little like soul and funk sort of sound of stuff?
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
definitely.
I don't want to do that song because I just kind of did the other sort of. So much from the song list, you know. Okay, this song right here, this was going around in my head. Like, I moved out to California in '89, and I met someone here that was pretty inspirational. And anyway, one night I just picked up my guitar and I was just messing around, and I was like, ooh, I like that. And so that's kind of how it's, like he said, it kind of started that way. And anyway, this is called Safety Zone. One more night with you is all I ask. One more sweet sensation from my past. You know what I'm talking about. One more sultry voice on the line takes me to another place in another time. You're my safety zone. I've got to ask myself, yeah, I've got to ask why I'm tempted, yeah, so tempted. I haven't seen you in so long, but feelings keep on growing stronger. Tell me, what am I gonna do? One more night in your arms. Oh, darling, put the sweet love on. I need you. You're my safety zone. This is supposed to be electric guitar, okay? With distortion. Not happening. Sorry, guys. Don't make me leave. Don't make me go. Don't make me get up. Oh, don't you know? I gotta have your love. I gotta have it all. Don't make me leave. Don't make me go. Oh, you're my safety zone. Oh, your sweet, sweet love is my safety zone. Something like that. Thanks, guys.
Nice one, Landy.
Oh, thanks. I'm parched.
Well, this song that I'd like to do is called "The Gray Sky Turns to Blue," and I guess some of the lyrics were inspired in some way or another from a poem by Wallace Stevens called 13 Ways of Looking at a Blackbird. And actually I was supposed to write a paper for my English degree, which is why I make the big bucks. But at any rate, so I found that paper, it's been several years ago now, and I thought, hey, I could use some of these lines, not from the poem, but from this paper that I did, which was a very subjective sort of analysis, quote-unquote analysis of the poem. And so anyway, I just kind of stole these lines from the paper I wrote, and that's where the lyrics came from. The other part of the song is has to do with living right off Main Street in Kansas City. It's been a long time ago now. Here it is. Stained glass voice, yeah, I could feel it suspended there. Call to say you'd be traveling through. And the gray sky turns to blue. The red and gold of a few stray leaves, our secrets told underneath the eaves. I see a girl I once knew, and the gray sky turns to blue. It was not too warm inside your room upstairs. We could feel the flashing neon lights on Main. Though the past is gone, the future has no name, and I still feel the same. Some birds fly by with a gliding twist. If we just try, it begins like this. This is the world we'll be flying through, and the gray sky turns to blue, and the gray sky turns to blue, and the gray sky turns to blue.
That was beautiful. Wow.
Thank you.
First time I've heard that, Carey.
Yeah, I played it on the
Beautiful.
show the other night.
Wow, what a
Yeah,
beautiful
appreciate
song.
that. You playing that.
So this is one of those songs where I'm going to need some help. So when I get to a point where I say something that seems like you should say something back, I'll point at you. You say the same thing I said. Don't be just randomly throwing stuff out. It doesn't work that way. My life is a mess. My arteries rebelling while my tongue and stomach scream for former entrees. Dairy made me merry. Now I find it scary how I long for former high cholesterol days. Now I can't eat this, and I can't eat that. And those and these and them, they're all out of the question. Drinking like a fish, and I don't know where I'm at. All because of saturated fat. Saturated fat has ruined my life, made me so depressed, made me lose my wife. Saturated fat has left me so forlorn. You can stop now. All I can eat is rice, beans, oats, and corn. We used to talk about CDs, the money and the discs. Now we talk of HDL. And what's our stroke out risk? It's LDL, not LSD, that occupies our minds. Triglycerides, not tribal rights, is what we hope to find. But now I can't eat this, and I can't eat that, and those and them. And these are all out of the question. Drinking like a fish, and I don't know where I'm at. All because of saturated fat. And to oat bran, let's not forget about oat bran. How we love to employ it. You'd be surprised how many ways you can use oat bran and still not enjoy it. But now I can't eat this. No, I can't eat that. And them and these and those are all out of the question. I'm drinking like a fish, and I don't know where I'm at. All because of saturated. It's the fault of saturated. Have a malt with the saturated. Put some salt on saturated. It's the fault of saturated fat. Give me X-rated fat, not saturated fat. Very nice job.
Love that.
Singing.
Nice one.
Love that. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's see here. How much time do we have? I don't want to do one that's too long. I'll do this. This is a song I was going to do before, but since I have quite a bit of energy still that I need to work through. Now, I'm not a really fine guitarist. I just a rhythm player because, like Ishmael, I wanted to be able to sing, so I learned the guitar to accompany myself. And I used to play my mom's music. She had books and all kinds of sheet music things. So anyway, so this song is about the guitar and playing the guitar. So you know, if we had someone here playing, you know, maybe a little bit, adding a little bit, that would be so great. But no pressure. I'm just saying. And you may hear a trombone or a trumpet in this one. I'm not sure.
You don't want any help.
I mean, if it's in the key of E, it's pretty simple. We just got an F sharp in there. So. All right, this is called I Got a Guitar. I got a guitar that keeps me satisfied. I got a guitar that keeps me home at night. We never argue, baby, we never fight. I got a guitar that loves to play them blues. All right. I got a guitar that loves to take them. What? Okay. All right. When I'm down, it knows just what to do. Come on, kid. F sharp. And here we go in this home song. We're gonna stay out late. I got my guitar in my arms, and baby, we love to play. Woo! I got a guitar that never fools around. I got a guitar that just won't let me down. I need somebody, my guitar can be found. Let's talk to him. Woo! Yeah. I got a guitar that understands my blues. I got a guitar that loves to play them blues. And when I'm down, it knows just what to do. Take it home, boys. At Fogartyville, where we might stay out late. I got my guitar in my arms, and maybe we love to play. Woo! I got a guitar that never fools around. I got a guitar that keeps me satisfied. Yeah. When I'm done, I know just where I go tonight. I got a guitar that keeps me satisfied. I got a guitar that keeps me home at night. We never argue, and baby, we never fight. No, 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 we never fight. We never argue, and baby, we never fight. That's right, we never fight. We never argue, and baby, we never That's right. Thank you, guys. Woo! A hand to the band. All right. Thank you. That added so much. Thank you so much.
This is a song about buying a house and you find out it's all messed up. You find out that it's a fixer-upper money pit, or what might be called a FUMP, which of course stands for fixer-upper money pit.
That's a good one.
And this song's called I Bought a Thump. There's a lot of chords in this song. I don't know where they all came from.
Osprey.
What's that?
Osprey.
He says Osprey. Most likely, yeah. It's an F-U-M... Try it again. It's an F-U-M-P, fixer-upper money pit. It's an F-U-M-P, fixer-upper money pit. I bought a thump, it's a fixer-upper money pit. I bought a thump, and you know I really had a fit. If you buy a thump, you're gonna be a grump. You're falling on your rump because you bought a dump. I bought a thump, it's a fixer-upper money pit. I bought a thump, it's a fixer-upper money pit. Bought a thump, and you know I really took a hit. If you buy a thump, you're gonna be a grump. You're falling on your rump, 'cause you bought a dump. I bought a thump, it's a fixer-upper money pit. Now the rats all think they're pretty smart. They stroll around like it's the supermart, and the termites have got a lot of gall. They're chewing in and pooping in the wall. My sewer pipe, it fell apart, and I'm not sure if I should even fart. And the neighbors seem to think that I'm a chump. They laugh and say, that feller bought a thump. I bought a thump, it's a fixer-upper money, not so very funny, fixer-upper money pit. I bought a thump, and I guess I need a sump pump now. I bought a thump, smells like something from the back of a cow. If you buy a thump, you're gonna be a grump. You're falling on your rump because you bought a dump. I bought a thump, it's a fixer-upper money, not so very funny, fixer-upper money pit. It's a fixer-upper money, not so very funny, fixer-upper money pit. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo all roam, and I'll show you all a dirty house.
Well, don't feel so bad. We elected a thump.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so I guess we take a little break and then we come back and do it again. So you can
All right,
get
everybody, one more time
wine,
for
beer, sign up to become a
Yes.
member. And I don't know if anybody still uses CDs, but if you do, I do have CDs over here that you could take home with you and, I don't know, play Frisbee with.
All right, we'll be back in about 15 minutes, everybody.
We're right on time. We're perfect.
Like I said before, a lot of great variety. Variety.
everybody. We're going to get started here in just a minute or two. Excuse me. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, we're going to get started here in just a minute. One quick announcement. We have a great show coming up, or we have many great shows coming up. Next Saturday, we have the new 76ers will be here, and they're going to be opened up by the one and only Passerine. Give it up for Doug in the back, who's a member of Passerine. Passerine's a great band here, and they're going to be playing. They played on the Fogartyville stage before. Now, that show is sold out. So if you're interested in coming, you can join a wait list. What happens sometimes if we get enough interest in the wait list, we'll open up the doors, and we'll move it on out to the people's patio, and you can continue the seating back there, general admission. So check out those shows. And if you're not an Evergreen member, I invite you to become an Evergreen member because, and here's the secret they don't want me to tell you guys, but I'm giving this to you for free because you guys came out on a Monday night. Yeah, this is a free little insider tip. Doug, if you could hit me with that music, I still hear it up here. And what you can do is you become an Evergreen member, and what they're going to do is they email you ahead of everybody else just a little bit so you can get a little jump on the tickets because many of our shows do sell out early and often. Did our other songwriters quit and go home? Are they still here?
One's in the restroom.
All right.
Not sure where Elaine is.
Should I continue to stall?
There's
Anybody?
Elaine.
Stall for the restroom? Get it? Never. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Ishmael. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our fantastic host and our wonderful performers this evening, Ishmael Katz.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Carey. So appreciate you coming out, supporting this songwriter venue. It's a wonderful thing to just be able to have people listen to your songs. And this, Fogartyville has just become known really around the country. People come and perform here, and they're so taken by what we have here, what this progressive community with a radio station. I almost said railroad station. We should have a railroad station as well. This is a song that I refer to as just to show you I'm not always a smart aleck. So I keep telling people this is the song I want played at my celebration of life. Maybe it'll happen. Sensible people drive through the day, sleep when the moon is high, keep their fears at bay. We drive with darkness, embracing the night, from truck stop to daybreak and dawn's early light. We had a notion, I don't know how great, to see if this highway still could play our fate. Half the adventures not knowing what it is, half the passions anticipating the kiss. Don't nail me down with all those old cliches, worn out words of warning, never were my way out. Hold out my arms and drink in the rain, breathe in the cool night air and break off these chains. When did we get so worried about tomorrow? Afraid of a broken heart when no one ever died from sorrow. Let's make a pact to live like we were young. It's those who aren't afraid of love we want to be among. Don't let me down with all those old cliches, worn out words of warning, never were my way. I'll hold out my arms and drink in the rain, breathe in the cool night air and break off these chains. Sensible people drive through the day, sleep when the moon is high, keep their fears at bay. We drive with darkness, embracing the night, from truck stop to daybreak and dawn's early light.
That was beautiful. I don't know what to follow that with. That was beautiful, Ishmael.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna do. This is a song that I actually wrote when I lived in Sacramento, California, and my partner at the time was doing a lot of healing work from her past, and I got into AA then, and we started going over to Paula's house, who was our elder, and she would teach us how to drum and how to basically journey. She went to the Michael Harner Shamanism Institute of Shamanism in California. So anyway, this song was inspired by the experience that I had working with Paula, and it's called I Know a Woman. I know a woman, she is a shaman. She shared her gifts with us for free. And on the full moon, that's when we would gather. We'd find a new reality, and she'd play her sacred drum over and over, louder and louder, stronger and stronger, and the visions they would come when she'd play her sacred drum. I know a woman, oh, she is a healer. She laid her loving hands on me. Ah, medicine woman, oh, she lives in the mountains. At night, you can hear her sing, and she plays a sacred drum over and over, louder and louder, stronger and stronger, and the visions start to come when you hear that sacred drum. I know a woman, she was a goddess. She taught me to be strong. She was my teacher. Oh, she was my mother. She said, girl, just get up there and sing your songs, and you'll hear my sacred drum over and over, louder and louder, stronger and stronger, and the visions they will come when I hear that sacred drum. Thank you. Thank you. I'm in a trance.
Put me in a trance.
It kind of does have that, yeah.
CC, it's to you.
I'm from southeastern Idaho, a place called Pocatello.
Great town.
Yes, it is.
Bitterroot Mountains.
Yes, indeed. And pretty much potato central. And, you know, of course they have the license plates that say famous potatoes. And some of the people there look like potatoes. Now I can say that because I'm from there and I'm looking more and more like a potato every year. But at any rate, so I was down here in Florida, it's been several years ago, and in Venice. And I thought, I'd really like to go back out west, but at that time I just couldn't go. So this song ended up being kind of like armchair traveling. And this is called Mill Creek, and this is a place where I grew up. It isn't the real name of the place, because I wanted to keep it, I didn't want people to know about it because I didn't want it to become more crowded than it already is. But at any rate, this song is called Mill Creek.
Out in the west somewhere, wind blows across the wheat field like waves out on the ground.
driving a lonely road, thinking of childhood memories my mind had lost and found. I remember going swimming, summer light was sparkling on the water. I was splashing and the kids were laughing on Mill Creek. It used to be my place, my world, my life in its prime. Another place and time. So many years ago, looking for fame and fortune, with its suitcase full of songs. I guess I lost my way, just like the old blues singer. I stayed away too long. Tied a blanket on a road horse. He jumped a fence, dropped me in the pasture, shook me up, barely missed a barbed wire near Mill Creek. It used to be my place, my world, my life in its prime. Another place and time. Another place and time. Summer moonlight falling on me, on me. I woke up and knew that I'd been dreaming. Take me back to Mill Creek. Take me back to Mill Creek. Looking back through the years, I had to keep on moving, just a wandering troubadour, driving on through the night, another burned out hero, this stranger at your door. I remember the sun dancers, hear the drums out on the reservation. Daddy said they were dancing all day near Mill Creek. It used to be my place, my world, my life in its prime. Another place and time. Another place and time.
Yes. Beautiful,
Thank
Carey.
you.
Nice, Carey. Woo. Woo. Very nice. Wow.
Very nice. So we haven't talked that much about songwriting, actually. Any questions? How does it work?
It's magic.
It is magic. Well, I would say, you know, the songs where I have the idea first, almost always I write the lyrics. And once I have the lyrics, like Caffeine, Saturated Fat, then I try to figure out what type of music I think would be the best music to get across what I want to get across. Otherwise, it's a lot of, you're playing the guitar and then all of a sudden you got a little guitar thing going and then suddenly it all comes out.
Is it more common to do lyrics first before your music?
I think it just depends on the person, you know. What do you think?
I just, any way it comes, I'm like, yes, thank you.
Times a day or night? Is it like walking, doing the dishes, taking a bath? I mean, where does inspiration come from?
Being in the flow, you know, tapping into that universal creativity. I remember working as a merchandiser at a convenience store, and all of a sudden I heard this, lay your burdens down, let those tears finally fall. Well, that turned in, I wrote it down. And when I got home, I was like, because I was just like, whoa, and it just kept coming. And then the melody came, so I don't know, I maybe it's just different. Each song is, to me, it's like it has its own essence, you know? Sorry to take over, that's your spot, your turn.
Carey, do you want to say anything?
I will say that it seems if somebody has a set of lyrics that if they have those first, that seems to be an easier process than having a melody and then finding some lyrics to fit the melody.
Yeah.
Typically, that's what, you know, that's what I deal with. I get a melody, and then I've got to find some lyrics to fit the melody, you know, the rhythm of the melody, the spansion, all of that. But, you know, I really admire lyricists that are able to take a set of a melody, and they're able to write fantastic lyrics to it. Hal David is one marvelous example, I think, who wrote with Burt Bacharach, and Lorenz Hart, you know, who wrote with Richard Rodgers. And just, you know, in passing, if anybody, it's a pretty good movie if you want to see Blue Moon. It's about Lorenz Hart and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I mean, I'm amazed at Elton John that a person could be given lyrics
Yeah.
and keep coming up with such beautiful melodies.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll find your pick. Yeah, there are times when I get a physical sensation now. I've been writing since I was 17. It was the easiest thing I've ever done. And sometimes I'll literally get a physical sensation and pick up my guitar because I know that there's a song wanting to come out, and it will come out written. This was not one of them. I had the idea, and then I just sort of figured out this is going to be a sing-along. You'll know when it's your time to sing.
All right.
It may be hard to fathom, but not that long ago, people used to leave their homes to socialize, you know. They didn't have computers whose wisdom they all took. And I had a life outside of Facebook. Oh, I had a life outside of Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTubes too. I didn't Twitter away the hours with nothing else to do. I had a life outside of Facebook. Well, I'd call up a friend and we'd talk for just a few. Well, the conversation wasn't bounced to everybody else we knew. I also had an answering machine in case I missed your call. And I didn't write on anybody's wall. Well, I had a life outside of Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTubes too. I didn't Twitter away the hours with nothing else to do. I had a life outside of Facebook. Pick it, Wilson. It's the humidity. Well, you only knew what I looked like if we met face to face. Or I handed you my photograph, which existed outside of cyberspace. What you got was what you saw when you finally got to look. And I had a life outside of Facebook. Oh, I want a life outside of Facebook, Instagram and the YouTubes too. I don't want to Twitter away the hours with nothing else to do. I want a life outside of Facebook. Oh, I wish I had a life outside of Facebook.
That was great.
You did an excellent video on that, too.
Yeah, thank you. There are videos on YouTube of just performances, but that particular song, we actually dressed up in costumes and went to different places and acted it out. So you might want to see that. Thanks for remembering that.
All over the. I want to do a song for you folks. It's called "Mama Says," and I was born on Earth Day, and yeah. So I love the Earth, you know, and I know she's going through a hard time right now, but you know she doesn't really need us. We need her. And so this song is one of my, I guess, I don't want to say protest, but maybe just activist for the earth. But I hope you like it. Let's see. I hope I don't drop my pick. And if I do, I will. Mama says she is changing. Mama says change is coming. I don't know about you, I'm gonna do what Mama tells me. Oh, I don't know about you, I'm gonna do what Mama tells me. Mama says we are her children, and Mama says she belongs to no man. I don't know about you, I'ma do what Mama tells me. Oh, I don't know about you, I'm gonna do what Mama tells me. Feel her under your feet, you can tell her heart beating. She gives us all that we need, so why would we not do what our Mama says? mama tells me. Oh, I don't know about you. I gotta do what mama tells me. Mama says. I did drop my pick. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Oh, good. How do you like it?
There it is.
This is a harmless little song. In this song, there's a swamp, there's a bog, and there's a boggo. Not a buy one, get one, but more like a bog or a swamp. And the reason why it's a boggo is it, well, you'll find out. Here it is. This is called I Live in a Swamp in Florida. Well, I live in a swamp in Florida. You might call it a bog. You might call it a boggo. 'Cause I live next door to Mar-a-Lago. Live next door to Mar-a-Lago. We got alligators and snakes, Florida panthers too. They're weird and wild and they do what they do, but they'll never come around to deport you. Never come around to deport you, 'cause they live in a swamp in Florida. You might call it a bog. You might call it a boggo, 'cause they live next door to Mar-a-Lago. Live next door to Mar-a-Lago. Yesterday the gator said to me, things are harder than they used to be. Nothing the same around here anymore. Ever since that jackass moved next door. Ever since that jackass moved next door. Say you live in a house in Florida. You might call it a dump. You might call it a dumpo. You don't live next door to Donnie Rumpo. You live next door to Donnie Rumpo. Gator said this ain't no jive. We're only trying to survive. We took a vote by the hollow log, so he's gotta get his gulag out of our bog. Get your creepy gulag out of our bog. Get your creepy gulag out of our bog. 'Cause we live in this land of Florida. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Are we free in this land of Florida? Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a perfect song. You can listen to his song and then read Carl Hyacint's, I think it's his most recent book. What was it called? Set in Mar-a-Lago and involves a big python. So,
Oh yeah.
are you okay going and me going last? Because they said I should go last. Sure. In terms of wrapping things up, but also I have a definite leading song.
Okay.
You go and then you go and then I'll finish. This is the third round.
Okay.
All right. This next song, Christine, you mentioned this earlier when you came in. Hey, thanks for being here, y'all. This song's called "The Shape-Shifting Woman," and I wrote this when I was living in Taos, New Mexico. I was house sitting for a lady that had 6 acres out on the high desert on the mesa. It was absolutely breathtaking. I don't know if you've ever been out there, but I know Ishmael's been out there quite several times. So anyway, I was just sitting there, and it was a summer day. It was dry, out there. It's just dry, and these lyrics just started coming in my head. And I have my guitar, and it's real simple. You know, my stuff's pretty simple progressions, but I didn't realize what I was doing. I didn't realize that the song that I was writing, I was calling someone in. Because when I came back in 2012, and that was in 2011 when I wrote that, I met who I thought I'd be with the rest of my life. And we had a 11-year relationship. So, you know, words are so powerful. So now when I do this song, I've changed it a little bit, so that it's more affirming for you know, how I feel now, going through that transformation. But it's basically, it's about, in my mind, it's about transformation, alchemy, you know, the alchemy that we, sometimes those times of our lives, it's difficult. We get such gifts, you know, from those experiences. So it's called Shape-Shifting Woman. Sorry to go on and on. Beyond the mirror, behind the veil, there's another world out there, but we just can't tell. But I've seen it in my dream times, oh, I fly so free, and the world that I envision is a world I hope will be. Beyond illusion, who's to say what is real? I'm not denying anything I feel. Yeah, I've seen it in my daytime, oh, it stands so clear, the reason I have chosen this time to be here. Shape-shifting woman, love has shifted me. Shape-shifting woman, well, that mountain made a woman out of me. Oh, she gave me lead, but I turned it into gold. Yeah, she broke my heart, but she could not steal my soul. Beyond all reason, without a doubt, we are changing from the inside out. And you'll see it in your dreams, oh, you'll fly so free. Now the world that you imagine is a world we will be. Thoughts are powerful. Shape-shifting woman, love has shifted me. Shape-shifted woman, yeah. Well, that mountain made a woman out of me.
you seen that show on TV called, is it called Dark Winds?
I
They
don't,
should have they should have some of your songs on there.
is that a call? Okay.
Set out in that
Yeah, it's
area.
out west somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
Navajo lands. So, yeah, go and then I'll finish.
Okay. I just want to say that, there's a lot of tribute bands out there, all kinds of tribute bands, and, not taking away anything from that. It all has its place, and I've been to a few of those, and I've enjoyed them. But I want to thank everyone for coming tonight to hear original music.
Yes. Thank you guys.
So thank you so much.
I'm the Ishmael Katz tribute band. He couldn't make it, and he asked me if I'd step in. I hope I did it justice.
In my family, there's a picture of one of my brothers, just a little guy, and he's wearing this blue coat, and he's kind of crouching on the ground. He's using a stick to make a little map to show us all which way to go, on a particular hike that we were on. And, he's using this stick and making a map. And after all was said and done, he became a drummer. So he's still using sticks, And one of the lines in this song is, I remember you one day in a little blue coat, using sticks to point the way to everything the world wrote. So I just wrote this for one of my brothers. And so here it is. What's the name of this? I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's called Little Blue Coat. You can feel the bright moon. You can hear the undulating sound. You can feel the bright lights all around. Born a happy child under the sun. Glad to know you're not the only one. Will they cheer you on in Washington? Maybe someday. Don't give up. I don't care what they say. Don't give up. Your life will find a way. Learn to play the drums way back in school. Now they tear you down a notch or two. Will they tear you? Try to tell you don't be you. Watch what they do. I remember you one day in a little blue coat, using sticks to point the way to everything the world wrote. All you wanted was the song, to be inside the feeling, not a very rosy one. The thing that does the healing, the thing that does the healing. Come back home to strange uncharted land. Come back home, someone understands. There's a choice you know you've got to make. Everybody's happiness at stake. Hold your world before it starts to break.
hear what I say. Don't give up, I don't care what they say. Don't give up, your life will find a way. Don't give up, I don't care what they say. Don't give up, life will find a way. Yeah. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Okay, well, also thanking you so much for coming out and listening to us play our songs. That's the best thing for us songwriters, just to be able to play their songs to people who listen. And Fogartyville is doing that. You know, there's also open mics if there's people out there who want to come up and sing something. Cover originals, we do open mics. I think it's the fourth Monday of the month. So I'm going to wrap things up here. And this is a parody that is perfect for sending you on your way. You'll recognize the melody and you'll pick up on the chorus pretty well. Once was a band called the Starland Vocal Band. And two of the members were Bill Danoff and Taffy Danoff. And they wrote most of this song. Their friend John Denver showed up at the end and helped them with the bridge. So people would say, oh, that's a John Denver song. Well, it's really those people with a little help from John Denver. And strangely enough, at the Wednesday jams that were mentioned, we had the brother of one of those members. And so I ended up playing it for him, and he told his sister about it, and I was given carte blanche that I could do it. Because I suspect she really had no fears that I would sell more than 100 records anyway, so it wasn't like they're going to lose anything about it. But nonetheless, you can jump right in. But I'll get this better. Almost heaven, Sarasota, Lido Beach, the Oslo and Siesta. You got snowbirds and tourists swerving across the trail. Fun for everyone here if your brakes don't fail. Fruitville Road, take me home to the place I belong. Sarasota, condo mama, take me home. Fruitville Road, all my memories gather round me. Lemon Coast, live music at the depot. No high-rises blocking out the sun. The ties weren't dead, the fish weren't red, and downtown sure was fun. Fruitville Road, take me home to the place I belong. Sarasota, condo mama, take me home. I hear his voice in the morning hour, he calls me. My manager reminds me that my maintenance is owed. Driving down the street, I get a feeling that I should have bought on North Shell Road. North Shell Road, Fruitville Road, take me home to the place I belong. Sarasota, mama, take me home. Fruitville Road, take me home to the place I belong. Sarasota, condo mama, take me home. Fruitville Road, take me home. Fruitville Road, take me home. Fruitville Road. Yeehaw! All right, be safe out there. Thanks for coming. And if you want to look at the CDs, you can look at them. You don't have to buy them, but they're sort of interesting to look at in any case.
Thanks, everybody. Really
Yeah,
enjoyed
thank
it.
One more
Thank you
time,
so
everybody. Let's give a round of applause to Ishmael, Elaine, and Carey. Thank you so much for coming out.
much. Thank you, Doug, for running the sound
Wonderful.
for us.
Yes, thank you, Doug, on sound.
This will be
Get
a
home safe,
memorable
everybody.
night in our history. Yours? Not at all. I think it's got that feeling of that stuff. That's not too dark.
I really think I did call her in with that.
I'm sure that stuff happens. But if you haven't seen Dark